Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I'm Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages that come through, the cards that come out for you in this reading today. Thank you so much for joining and for being here. So let's begin. Let's find out what comes through. So the first card we have is the Lovers card. You do have Gemini energy with this. Could be dealing with a Gemini. We have the 10 of Wands. And we have the Magician card, so that's more Gemini energy. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. So this Queen of Swords showing up over here, I do feel like this is a energy of being in a space where you're really trying to gather some clarity on a situation and where you stand with someone. I also feel like with this Queen of Swords, there is a knowing of what you want and what you're willing to accept in a connection. I also feel like there is also an importance placed upon being able to really communicate that and get that across clearly with someone. I also feel like in this connection that there is also a very intentional approach on both sides. We have the Lovers card showing up over here, and with this Lovers card showing up over here, I feel like it's a card of passion as far as the way that you make this person feel. I do feel like there is a recognizing of being very connected on a deeper level, and there's a deeper meaning in this connection that is brought up for this person. They feel quite deeply towards you and towards this connection. But with the 10 of Wands showing up over here, I do feel like it is a connection that is also a bit burdensome or is quite demanding on you. I do feel like it is one that is going to require a lot of effort, and I do feel like you may be feeling the burden of being able to take that on in this connection with someone. And with the Magician card showing up over here, I do feel like there is a very open-mindedness as far as this connection and where things could lead to. I do feel like there's so many ways, and with this Magician card showing up over here, it's pretty proactive. I feel like this is a connection where when it comes to the actions that are taken, it's based on the way that you make this person feel and the way this connection makes you feel. And do you feel like with the Magician card showing up over here that there is no baggage? It is something that's happening in the present moment. So do you feel like there is also a very magical energy as far as the way that it makes you feel? And I feel like there is also excitement about the potential in this connection as well. I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the High Priestess. With this, we have Gemini, we have Pisces energy. We have Cancer energy, so you could be dealing with another Cancer. We have the King of Pentacles. And we have the 6 of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So this 8 of Pentacles does show working really hard on this connection. I feel like it's required, and I do also feel like it's a part of making this connection work with this person. I do feel like when it comes to being able to really invest a lot of time, energy into this connection, it is a big role in being able to experience this connection in a very successful way where things move forward. I do feel like with the High Priestess showing up over here though, that this person is someone who feels quite deeply in this connection. I do feel like they are all in, but I do feel like at times it may be hard to know where this person's mind's at in this connection, because I feel like they keep a lot to themselves. But this person has a lot more going on within themselves and the way this connection is making them feel than they are letting you know. So I do feel like with this High Priestess energy that this is also an energy where it's like they're keeping a lot to themselves. And I do feel like this person really thinks about this connection quite deeply, and it actually makes them feel quite deeply and impacts them quite deeply as well. We have the King of Pentacles showing up under this 10 of Wands. I do feel like with this King of Pentacles showing up over here that you are approaching this connection very maturely, and I do feel like that's pretty wise. I do feel like this is about wanting to be able to ensure that this connection is one that is based on security. It is one that is based on having stability in a connection in order to, before being able to really progress and move things forward. I do feel like it's quite important, and I do also feel like there is the intention of being able to have that in this connection with you in order to make it work. That is something that's going to be necessary. But I do feel like when it comes to taking action on that, you may feel like you're in this alone. But with this Magician card showing up over here, I do see that there is going to be more proactiveness on this person's side as well. With the Six of Cups showing up over here, I do feel like there's a lot of sincerity. I do also feel like there is also a very deep connection between the two of you. I do feel like with that Six of Cups that there's also a sense of pureness in this connection. There is a very innocent, there's a side of this connection where there are no limitations. There is this feeling that just feels very natural in this connection between the two of you. And I do feel like that is also going to experience this level of being able to experience a healing, especially on a inner level as far as the inner child through this connection. But I feel like it's void of the impact of past experiences, like any baggage. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have finances and career. We have love yourself first. And we have soulmates. At the bottom of the deck, we have honeymoon. And with this honeymoon card showing up over here, I do feel like there was a strong, or there is going to be, or there is a very strong honeymoon stage in this connection. I do feel like that is pertaining to this Lovers card as well as the Six of Cups. And being able to reminisce on that is also a part of the way in which somebody really feels and stays connected in this connection. And I do feel like it has a special place in this person's heart. I also feel like with this finances and career card showing up, that finances and career is impacting this connection. I do feel like there could also be a little bit of an imbalance as far as the finances in this connection, and even when it comes to the way in which you're looking at the finances. And I feel like it's different. I also feel like it is also something that needs to be addressed. I feel like it's something that needs to, you may be lacking knowledge on where this person stands as far as the finances, and I do feel like it's going to affect your connection unless you get clarity on it, in order to be able to work around it. With that Eight of Pentacles, I do feel like this is a situation that can be worked on, but I do feel like there's a need for being able to find out. Because with the High Priestess, I feel like there is also a bit of a reserved energy around this. We have love yourself first, and I feel like this is pertaining to the Ten of Wands. With this Ten of Wands, this is about having a more balanced connection. I feel like that is the intent. And I also feel like this is something that is desired in this connection, to be able to have balance. And I do feel like with this Ten of Wands showing up over here, this is the end of feeling as though the connection is imbalanced. There is a dropping of a burden. I also feel like that could be happening because of being able to address the situation with someone. And I also feel like with this Ten of Wands, this is coming to the end of that situation. I do feel like, though, there is a strong connection here with the soulmate card. I do feel like it is one that does feel like it goes quite deep. Even with that Six of Cups, this is also a soulmate energy, and even a very soulmate-like connection to have an experience with someone. I feel as though the practical side of things may be taking front center as far as this connection and the attention being placed upon that. So I do feel like this is something that needs to be spoken about. I do feel like with that Queen of Swords, this is about being able to establish boundaries in this department as well. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.